My first job was flipping burgers, dreaming of the day I'd escape.
Well, you certainly did that.
Episode 710. This one was written by one of my favorite humans, Nikki Goldwasser. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Jason.
I'm so proud of the writer that you've become. I have to say, you know, you've been with the show for years and years, but as a writer for only
2 years.
2 seasons. And you're amazing, and your career is going to be huge. And I hope that I can continue to work with you, but please know there will always be a spot for you on my team.
Thank you, Jason.
And it was directed by Sherwin Shalati in his first time with us. But wow, this guy is a real legit filmmaker, man.
He's also got a really cool vibe on set, which I think you can sort of see on camera too. I was surprised to see just like people were up, they were at him, they were happy to work. It was a really good set experience.
Sheidheda, where is he?
We rushed in to help the faithful before we knew it, he was gone.
We pick up in the sort of bloody aftermath of Sheidheda's massacre. Obviously, that's going to change things. It's going to leave a mark on Sanctum. He's now on the loose, and our heroes are going to have to try to find him.
In the flesh. Again.
He's able to start getting a little contingent of followers, but I think for him the question is, how does he get other followers? How does he get all of Wonku to follow him, which is what he wants.
And you still have an Indra problem on your hands in any event.
Your path to the throne leads through me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We really do get to see the sort of Adina Porter, J.R. Bourne, head-to-head, that whole sort of Indra and Sheidheda relationship coming to a head in this episode. One of my favorite fight scenes in the history of the show. Again, really filmmaker driven. Sherwin had a plan for this, and an idea for this, a vision for this, and he executed it. I was concerned, let's put it mildly.
It's so hard to do, and what we did, we shot that in a day, which on one hand might seem to the audience very, like, you know, long, but it's really a short amount of time to shoot something like that, and it's incredible what came out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a really good point, Nikki. Our crew is asked to do the impossible on a daily basis.
Weapons down, all of you.
Clark is in Bardo.
Why the hell do they think I have the flame in my head? That was for one day over 100 years ago.
She's going to use that as a leverage point, and it gives her a little bit of breathing room, her and her friends, a little bit of breathing room in this episode as they try to figure out what the hell happened to Echo, Octavia, and Dioza.
It is nice to talk to someone from that time.
Gabriel and Cadigan. We've got these two characters from our time, from before the bombs, kombucha drinkers both, and
we got avocado toast on the 100. That is amazing to me.
Come, sit. I think you'll enjoy this. There's some things from our time.
Cadigan is from our time. He would be alive right now. He is a millennial, and the fact that he's a person sort of experiencing all the stuff that we are experiencing in the world, and how that's affected his point of view, I think is a really important, interesting thing. We don't normally get, this show feels so futuristic, and we don't normally get a chance to see characters from our world, but we have Cadigan and Gabriel and Dioza and several characters who are from our world now, and so it's really fun to get to play with that and see how living now has contributed to the world that our characters are living in the story.
Yeah, it's a great point. We know that the world leading up to the apocalypse was really, really going to hell in a handbasket. And unfortunately, it feels like that on a day-to-day basis sometimes these days.
Yeah, and Gabriel's had a different experience. He's also realized what elevating himself or watching Russell elevate himself to the level of a god can do with the negative aspects of that. And so they've taken similar journeys, but have come to two very different conclusions, which is fun.
What did I miss?
Not much. Just that I'm a genius.
Jordan is here, and we really begin to see some of the revelations that he had under the influence of the red sun toxin when he was adjusted.
Echo, you have been our star student.
They're all shocked when Echo refuses the opportunity to go back to Sanctum at the end of the previous episode, and of course want to get to the bottom of that. And we realize in this episode that Echo has a plan.
I'm giving you the honor of deciding Hope's fate.
We have to break her spirit. 5 years on penance.
In the last episode, Hope was sentenced to penance, which obviously is wearing on Dioza. And so, you know, I think in this episode, it's really important for Dioza to, you know, try to shake some sense into her daughter, save her daughter before it's too late.
She's definitely worried about her daughter's soul. Yeah, and it really is an amazing ride from here to the end.
I know what it's like to kill innocent people for a cause. And I promise you, it's not going to fill that hole in your heart.
There are no innocent people here.